Hi everybody, my name is Atukweku Bani and today I'm going to show you how to design this. Alright, so come with me into Photoshop, Control N to bring this up. Keep the width 1000 pixels, the height 1000 pixels, the resolution to 72, the color mode make sure it's RGB because we don't want to print it, it's only meant for social media. The bit is 8 and then let's name it birthday flyer. Great. So the first thing we are going to do is give it a solid color. A solid color. I like to use the code C07C5A. Now if you have been following me, you realize that this whole week what we are doing is we are designing a lot of birthday flyers for you to have a variety to choose from, for you to also build your skill set. Okay, so this is the color that we are going to use. Let's add our image first, then we can know how to tweak the color. Alright, so you click the magic wand, click on the white spot, automatically selects all the white areas for you. Okay, now I personally love this one as well because it gives me options. It gives me a lot of options. And I also get it as clean as possible. So it has to be up. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, all the white areas are selected. We can see there are some areas, okay, there are some areas in there that still looks highlight. We need to make sure they are off, so you click here and then we need to make sure every area inside doesn't have dancing ant around it. Alright, so I think this is cool. This is cool. Now if you want to learn more about selection or the selection tools, there are a lot of videos out there. Please check them out and then choose which one works best for you. Great. Okay, so double click, right click here. Let's go for select inverse, then click the edge here. Just boost the radius as much as you can, then pull the contrast in, pull the shift edge out. Personally, I think this is good. This works best for me. Okay, so click here, then we go to new layer with new mask, then okay. So this is what we have. Convert it to smart object, that way even when you resize it you still get the quality of it. Still looks cool. Alright, so this is our image. You can delete, no, let's keep it in there. Alright, so control this, let's call it image, and then let's call this the background. But we're not done with the background now. Let's add brush 2. Okay, create a layer, make sure we selected this. It's too big. Let's select color black. Okay, from this side, we want it to be this side going. So let me push it a little bit. So this side going. Alright. Now this is cool. Let's reduce this a little bit. Now I think this is cool. So you create a new layer. Make sure the opacity is 100. Hold Alt and click here to select the color, the background color. Come here and then let's choose a more brighter version of it, and then let's just push that way. Exactly. If you see that, so just on top of the black one on different layer. Then let's change it to multiply. Let's reduce it. Let's reduce it, and if possible, let's even blur it. Alright, so this is blur this too. So this is cool. This is cool. Let's put them all in a group. Let's call it BG. Now in between the BG and then the image, we want to create shadow. So we click the lasso to the polygonal lasso tool. Yeah, we'll start from here right at the tip. If you can't get it clear, just zoom in. Click there and then click there, click here, and then exactly go for your bucket. Make sure you select black and then click there. Control D to deselect. Now what we have now is a shadow, but it's very deep. Let's blur it. It's too much, so let's blur it. Alright, this looks cool. So on 3 point something is cool, and then let's reduce the opacity. Reduce the opacity to around 70%. Great. Control J to duplicate it. Hold Shift and pull it to the right. Okay. Give it a mask. Use the brush. Make sure here is set to black. And then 100%. Let's delete this side of it. Okay. Alright. I think this is amazing. So we're going to call this shadow. Now the image, we need to make the image also look more realistic with the shadows. And so let's give it a curve. Hit your clipping mouse so that it affects only the image. Okay, it affects only the image. Alright. So you're going to push this side. Like that. Then double click the white side, click on invert. Because this time is hidden. The effect is hidden. We click on our brush, make sure the caps lock is off. We choose this brush, reduce the opacity to around 50 or 50 something. Make sure here is set to white, and then we just want that side. Let's reduce it. Just want let's reduce it to 20 something or 30 something. Okay. Okay. Alright. So I think this is good. This is good. Well, to me this is good. Click here, create a mask and create a layer and then put it inside the image again, or use the clipping mask. Now remember here is black, you're using a brush. Let's experiment and see whether you can add more. Exactly. You see what I did there? Okay, so I set my brush to 100%, and then the tip of it needs to be black because that's the touching point. You get it? As a touching point, it needs to be black. So this looks realistic to me. This looks realistic to me. This is better. So let's name all these. Let's name it image, right? So we have image and we have another image inside. So good, so good. Then we are going to the next level. All right, which is more like some rectangles. Make sure the stroke is off. Then duplicate it, move it to the right, Control T. Okay, send it down. Okay, duplicate the lower one again, pull it to the right. Remember, I'm holding shift and I'm pulling it. Okay, hold shift, Control T to hold shift, and just hold Alt and shift and drag that side up. Alright. Now this looks good to me. So here, let's put it in a group. Let's call it rectangles, because that's what it is, right? Just to bring it behind the image, still works. And then enlarge it, so that way you see it as being behind the person, and that's cool. See, that's cool. It gives the nice effect. Then we bring an image that perhaps another image of the person. Okay, so you could use this. Bring it in. Create clipping mask. Yeah, want it to face this side. Enlarge it. This is cool. Control J to duplicate it. Pull it down. Create clipping mask. Pull it this side. Reduce it drastically. Control J to duplicate it, pull it down, clipping mask, push it that way, enlarge it. Alright, so that's it. But then this white one, so click on this white one, hold shift and click on this white box again. So what I mean is you click here, hold shift and click here. So whatever you're going to do is going to apply to these two boxes or these two rectangles. We go through the fill and we reduce the fill. Good, I think this is good. This works best for me. This is cool. This is cool. Let's push this one here a little bit. Alright, this is cool. Also, let's give it a hue saturation. So let's click here, and then we just want to boost want to apply to only this, so give it a clipping mask. Okay, that's it over here. But we want to boost the saturation. Want to boost it a little bit, so let's enter around maybe 50 or 40 something. Let's enter 51. So you can see it is blending nicely with the background. Okay, so it pops out. Now you are wondering why I choose the same colors. The color of the skin color of the person matches the background, and then also matches this one as well. Make sure your color matches with this, also matches with the face. Okay. Makes it stand out. Now these are colors I'm working with. When we are done, let's start with our text. Yeah, let's start with our text. Let's start with happy. Start with happy. Let's bring it up. Okay. Happy. So here is 0, and then it is Franklin Gothic. Right. Franklin Gothic. In fact, I want the rectangle to come down a little bit. Then also to, yeah. Okay. Let's go. Then let's duplicate a happy. Pull it down. Let's write birth. Enlarge it. Alright, make sure the fill is off or reduce it to 0. Double click it and let's go to stroke. Let's set the stroke to white, and then let's set it to around 4. I think this is cool. Also, let's give it some, let's give it some shadow. Yeah, let's give it some shadow. Let's set a distance to 8 is cool. 8 is cool for the distance. Then the size, let's set the size to 5. I like the way it spreads. And then let's leave the spread at 0. Now let's duplicate the birth. Ctrl J to duplicate it. Drag it down. Then let's type day. And then enlarge it. Okay. And then over here, let's type Francis. Now with this one, I think I'm going to use impact. Okay, so Francis T fuel. Let's reduce this one. Let's keep reducing it. Let's reduce it a little bit. Okay. Now I want to choose black, but I don't want it to be too black, so I'll choose around that side. I think this is cool. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Send it up a little bit. Francis Detective Fuel. Let's try Kwame. Be sure it's not italics. Let's go to Arial and let's reduce the size drastically. Alright, V for the move, shortcut for the move, and then let's boost it. Let's boost it. Keep boosting it. Alright, I think this is cool. Let's bold it and see. Alright. This is cool. Let's give it a little bit of the T to widen it up a little bit. Bring it in a little bit. Then push it here a little bit. Alright. I think this is good. This is cool. Duplicate this, the Kwame, set it up. Let's call it the view. Then we would rotate it anti-clockwise, and then resize it. So the birthday needs to go here a little bit. Alright. Then Tetafew, let's set Tetafew to white. So I want to put Tetafew right here. Let's reduce this one. Let's keep reducing it. Alright. I think let's increase it a little bit. Alright. Tetafew. Alright. This looks cool to me. Duplicate it. Then rotate it clockwise. Bring it down here. And let's Francis. Reduce this one drastically. And even reduce the size too. Wait. Control G to duplicate it. Type Kwame. Alright, let's leave it here. Alright, let's leave it there. So this is nice. This is nice. I think we are missing one secret ingredient. Let's come here. Text. I think I'm missing one secret ingredient, and I just can't put my hands on it. Okay, so let's click here. Go here. Pull the confetti. then reduce the opacity. So ladies and gentlemen, this is how you design this particular type of birthday flyer. God bless you very much. Please subscribe to these videos and hit the bell icon, and also leave a comment at the section for me to also review. If there's anything you want me to do or add, or to even make this video better, feel free to suggest. I love you all. Peace out.